guys, welcome back to Crafting a Story with Miss Nikki and me, Benny. This week we're talking about bullies because October 14th is National Stop Bullying Day. Do you know what a bully is? Well, if you don't, it's a person who does mean things to people and makes them upset just because they think it's funny. Well, we don't want to be bullies, we want to be friends. So we're going to read a story about a bully that learns that he's doing the wrong thing. It's called The Pout Fish and the Bully Shark by Deborah Diesen. And then we're going to make that shark. We're going to make a rocking shark. So first we're going to read our story, then we'll do our craft. Are you ready? Enjoy The Pout Fish and the Bully Shark.
The Pout Fish and the Bully Shark by Deborah Diesen. Pictures by Dan Hanna. Deep in the ocean on a warm, gentle day bubbled lots of lovely laughter and the sounds of happy play. Mr. Fish, his pals, and buddies were together at the park, having fun and feeling welcome when along came a shark! The shark showed his teeth and he growled as he swam. "Move aside, microfishies! It's my turn! Scram!" Mr. Fish shrank back, and he felt very strange. The bright morning tilted and the park began to change. The friends all around him seemed to shrink back too. Mr. Fish's face flattened. "Oh, I don't know what to do. Shark acted badly. Being mean is wrong, but I'm just one fish. Am I really that strong?" The water slowly calmed and the friends found their way back to laughter-filled frolic and a cheery day. But the shark came round again, and he used a bad name. He shouted, "Get lost! I'm the boss of this game!" Mr. Fish shrank back with his feelings in a lump. Fear grew inside him in a weird, heavy clump. The friends all around him seemed to shrink back too. Mr. Fish's face furrowed. "Oh, I don't know what to do. Shark acted badly. Being mean is wrong, but I'm just one fish. Am I really that strong?" The friends tried again to enjoy their favorite park, but the shadow of their worries made the day seem dark. The unmentioned tension grew when Shark reappeared. He stole a guppy's lunch. "Fear the fin!" he sneered. Mr. Fish shrank back and his innards did a flop. His feelings jumbled. Would the awful ever stop? The friends all around him seemed to shrink back too. Mr. Fish's face fizzled. "Oh, I don't know what to do. Shark acted badly. Being mean is wrong, but I'm just one fish. Am I really that strong?" He turned to leave the park, feeling sad through and through. Then slowly came a thought. There was something he could do. Words can make a difference when things go wrong. Yes, I'm just one fish, but my voice is strong. Mr. Fish turned back and directly faced the shark. It was time to talk straight about what happened in the park. "Mr. Shark," said Mr. Fish, "you have broken up our fun. Bully isn't who you are, but it is what you have done. The things you did were mean, and that's not what we expect. So please leave until you're ready to treat us with respect." As Mr. Fish spoke up and his words rang out loud, the friends around him formed an upstanding crowd. Together, they were stronger. Now none of them were scared. They cared about each other and the ocean world they shared. Soon Mr. Fish was laughing. His friends were having fun, taking turns and using empathy, each and every one. The park filled again with the joyful sounds of play, plus the confidence of knowing how to keep it that way. We are kind, we are fair, we are all potential friends, so we speak up when we need to. That's how bullying ends. The end.
Okay, so we're gonna make our rocking shark. So what you need is a paper plate, scissors to cut things out. You need to make a tail fin and teeth. I went ahead and found these on Google Images and made myself a template. Then I just printed them and cut them out on cardstock, so those are already cut for us. Those over here. You'll need gray paint because
So I'm going to make my shark gray. You can actually make it any color you want. What I did was I mixed about, I'd say, 1.5 inches of white with just like literally 2 drops of black, and that's how dark the gray is. So you definitely want to add the black slowly to it, and I use this craft stick to go ahead and mix it up. I'm just going to toss that now. You'll need a glue stick to glue things on, or tape, or school glue, whatever. I have a googly eye, of course, to make his eye. I'm gonna paint. You can paint with a paintbrush, or even if you want to, you can color it or use markers or whatever. But I made these little, they're like shower poofs. It's just netting, and I accordioned it and sewed it together to make a little poof, to make kind of a textured painting. And then I have this toothbrush I'm going to use with the black to make the gills on the shark. And then, of course, I have glitter, because I'm going to put some glitter on it. So the first thing we're going to do before we even paint is we need to give our shark his mouth and his dorsal and his side fin here. So what you want to do is take the plate, see how it's face up. You want to fold it in half and make sure it's nice and creased. This will be where it rocks later. But what we want to do is make a nice big mouth with a triangle. So I'm just going to cut right down there. And I'm going to cut up to meet it. And it falls off nicely, so that'll be like that. This will be where we stick his teeth later, and we'll have to cut those off some to make them shorter. I left the black outline on because I like mine like that, but you don't have to. But I'll cut that off, and then one of these will be the dorsal fin, you know, up on the side of the shark, and then one will be the side fin. So we need to paint all of these things. I'm gonna leave his teeth white. You can make them red or yellow or whatever to make them different, but we need to paint the tail fin, the shark, and open it up. Make sure that it's face down now. See how it curves down, because that's the part you want out. Kind of looks like a stingray now, so that might be something good for future if you're going to do sea crafts. And I'm going to paint both sides of these and both sides of this. So we'll go ahead and get to work with that. And like I said, I'm just going to use this little poof. Okay, so now they're all glittered up. I'm gonna save the paint. Hopefully this will dry rather quickly. And I'm saving the paint just in case I need to touch up a few spots where it's touching things. But that should just take a tiny dab. So why don't we go ahead and let this stuff dry. And once it's dry, I will show you what to do. Okay, so everything's nice and dry now. We just need to attach all of our parts. We'll need to cut the teeth down a little bit. For the teeth, I'm just gonna use the glue stick to glue them on the inside. But because I use the glitter, I think I'm gonna need to use, you know, a tacky glue or school glue to attach the fins and the tail fin here. We have a dorsal fin, a side fin, and a tail fin, and also the eye. And then once all that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and use the toothbrush to kind of paint on little gills. But of course, you know, glitter everywhere. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and glue it together, and we'll have our rocking shark all done. Okay, so there it is. Doesn't rock as well as I thought it would. You live and learn, but it does stand up nicely, and you can't make them kind of rock there. Should have kind of figured that the tail fin was going to weigh it down in the back, but you saw how I cut the teeth a little bit to make them the right length, and I just painted little gills on there. You could probably use a marker to do that too. Be much easier without the glitter, but you know how much I love glitter. So that's it. That's our rockin' bully shark. And hopefully he'll be nice to the pout fish from now on.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed your story and making your craft with Crafting a Story with Miss Nikki and Benny. We'll see you next time.